Good afternoon, guys. I hope you are well and welcome back to another vlog. I really thought in today's vlog we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to have a little bit of a chatty vlog with you guys and talk about all the kind of positive, the small wins that have been happening in the previous couple of weeks that I have really been focusing on. Sometimes we can get caught up in the negativity of things and we forget about all the little small things that kind of made your day or made your week, or just the small things that kind of make you happy. And I really wanted to focus on that in this vlog and have a wee little bit of a cozy, chatty vlog, but I will also add footage on top and pictures, so it's not just going to be me chatting at you. So you will get some visual stimulation as well. I know it can get a little bit tedious when you have long talking points, so don't worry, I do have plenty of footage and pictures to share with you guys. We're starting off strong. This is not a little positive, but a massive positive, and that is that it was my wedding anniversary last week. It was so much fun. We had such a good time. We kept it quite simple and local. We went to Soto and had the most loveliest meal. It's a wee Italian restaurant in Stockbridge, and I've had my eye on it for ages, and finally we were able to book a table. We had a lovely table next to the window and we just enjoyed our food. We had baked clams, we had this lovely cured beef, candied cherry sauce on top, like salad dish, which was absolutely beautiful. I had a lamb pasta, kind of soupy style pasta. I can't remember what it's called, but I think it's like short pasta, but it was in like lamb broth with lamb mince. Oh my God, so nice. The flavors were so strong and beautiful. I love lamb, so it was certainly my dish. And then Sean had this beautiful creamy pasta with vegetables, beautiful. We thoroughly enjoyed it. And then we went and had some cocktails at a place called The Last Word. And then we went to Brambles, and I've not been to Brambles. It's quite a well-known cocktail bar on Queen Street in Edinburgh, which is like one of the main streets. It's one of the streets that is after George Street. So you'll get Princess Street, George Street, and then Queen Street. So this one is on Queen Street, and it's a wee little basement bar, and it was so much fun. We had a couple of cocktails. The guy there was lovely, giving us good chat, and then we went home. A surprisingly a good time, because we went home around like 11 o'clock. So yeah, we had a good run. We enjoyed the evening. It just made us happy, and we had lots of chat about the next day, because we're still talking about the meal, and we're still talking about the cocktails. And yeah, it's a good evening when you can talk about it the next day and kind of like laugh about things as well. And we definitely look like a couple that haven't been out in a while. We've not had like a nice evening out where we got dressed up and I had some makeup on, and you know, like just had a nice date style evening. So that was certainly a beautiful thing, that it was our anniversary, and also a little win for us, just because, as I said, we don't go out often. So it was just nice that we had a lovely meal, and it was all kind of just very happy and positive, and such a good laugh as well. That was the number one positive that happened last week. The second positive has been our office. This is a big one actually, because if you have watched my previous vlogs, you know that we recently, as I say recently, it's been 6 months that we've moved into this tenement flat, and the progress, I'm not gonna lie, has been pretty slow. This living room is not recognizable. It's very different from what it looked like when we moved in. So we've definitely done a lot here. And then we kind of stopped. We definitely suffered from the renovation fatigue. There was just a lot to do. And this room took us, I would say, 2 months to do, because we had to get all the walls skimmed. We were working at the same time, and then, you know, getting the walls skimmed and getting the wallpaper took 3 weeks, like 2 weeks to get all the wallpaper off properly. It was a lot of work, but I feel like we are progressing, and the next room that we have worked on is our office, and the office was in dire need of a facelift, and we've painted it now. It's like this kind of deep green color. We've bought some new furniture for the room as well, so we've got like a nice unit, side unit, and also a corner unit as well. So it's definitely coming together. It does need artwork because the walls are pretty bare, so it definitely needs artwork. We are looking into that, and also it needs lighting, because footage that I am showing you right now, you probably can not really see the color properly because the spotlight just kind of has harsh lighting, and it kind of just, yeah, makes the color look a bit weird. So we are going to get some nice mood lighting for the room. We're not sure if we want like strip lighting, so we can like maybe put it around the units or around the door frame, or we want to add some lamps, or, you know, just try to get other sources of light in there to kind of give it a little bit more of a moody feel, because right now it still kind of feels like we're in a cupboard. So we're trying to get away from that feeling. We want it to be a nice, stylish, cozy office space. So yeah, we are halfway there. So that is a big win for us, and definitely a positive thing that has happened this week. I hope this gives us motivation to get the hallway done, because the hallway is still halfway there. It's a lot more done than where we were a month back. We were able to prime it all now, and we've kind of half painted it. So it still needs a little bit more work, but we're getting there. So that also makes me feel good and positive, and I'm kind of glad that we're just getting on with it now. The third thing this week that's kind of given me a little win is that I have been pretty regular on Instagram. I have a very much a love-hate relationship with Instagram. I joined Instagram like 7 years ago, and I joined it as a thing to share pictures of everyday life and Edinburgh and places I go to eat, and I just wanted to kind of share that aspect of my life, and I wanted to connect with people who also shared aspects of their life, may it be their pets or outfits or their city or whatever, or their illustrators, photographers. I wanted to kind of, find like-minded people, and Instagram was really good for that in the beginning, and then all of a sudden it kind of changed, and it was very difficult to connect to people because it was all about reels, and I'm not a real person. I don't know, I'm not good at kind of doing short form content, and I did try it, and I kind of got into it a little bit, and then it kind of changed again, and they were like, yeah, you have to do reels, but you need a hook, and then you need captions, and I'm like, you're really taking the enjoyment out of Instagram. Like, I initially just enjoyed looking at photos, and there's some really lovely kind of creative ways people would take pictures, and really like cute ways of taking pictures, and really capture the essence of what they were trying to show. I loved like everyday life, but they captured it so beautifully, and yeah, I was just like, I just want that basic Instagram back, where I'm just enjoying looking at pictures again. So I stopped uploading, and I just thought, you know what, I am not going to bother. And recently I've gone back to uploading again, and I'm just taking pictures of things that I enjoy taking pictures of. And what I'm actually really enjoying is carousels and adding music to the carousel. So I'm really find that part really fun to do, because I have like a carousel of all these pictures, and choosing the right tune, and I spend ages finding the right type of music that would capture the mood of my pictures. So that has been fun. So I'm really getting back to just enjoying Instagram, enjoying taking pictures, and it's not deep. It's not meant to be more than that for me. And I don't know why I just got frustrated with it. So yeah, I'm just getting back to finding enjoyment on posting pictures and just looking back on my own pictures, regardless if other people see it or not. And yeah, and looking at it and remembering those little moments and having my own little digital photo album to look at when I want to kind of remember things or think about things. And so yeah, that part I am really, really enjoying. The next little thing that made me quite happy this week was going to a gig. I have not been to a gig in ages, like years. A type of gig where you are walking into a basement, it's sweaty, it's a lot of people around you. It was, we went to see, I can't remember the band's name, but it was like an electronic dance act. I'm not really into electronic music, it's very much up Sean's street. He loves it. I'm trying to remember what they were called, but I don't remember it. But I really enjoyed it. I just enjoyed being in an atmosphere that everyone's together to enjoy music. It was so much fun. We went to a place called the Borough, which has an actual Banksy. I didn't know they had the Banksy, but yeah, they have an actual Banksy, and they do quite nice cocktails, and we had a cocktail, and it was like very civilized because we went home about 10:30. So we're just like, saw the gig, we had a cocktail at a place that I've never been to, and yeah, just enjoyed the atmosphere and went home. And yeah, I think that's a thing that you kind of realize the older you get. It does not need to be a big, long evening out. You can go enjoy a gig, have a drink, and then, you know, go home, because I want to be in bed before 11 o'clock. I am sad like that, but by 11 I am knackered. So that definitely was a little win for me, just going out there and enjoying things that I used to enjoy. And I don't know why we don't do that. I don't know why we don't go to more gigs. Suddenly getting back into, we definitely want to go and see more gigs and enjoy music more, because music, honestly, just being around people that enjoy music, to be in a live music event, it just makes you feel euphoric and it makes you feel good, and you're just lost in the music and the dancing, and just even if you're not dancing, but the swaying. I was doing a lot of swaying, a lot of this when listening to the music, but it was so good. I really enjoyed it. What else have I been enjoying? Sunsets. I have been enjoying a lot of sunsets because we are getting longer evenings, and you come back from work. Well, Sean comes back from work. I'm not working at the moment. It's just nice to have your dinner and go for a nice walk. We live quite close to Arthur's Seat and the Crags. So going up the Crags and just seeing that beautiful sunset, honestly, it is like a win for me, because it just is a boost of such positive energy. You just watch the sunset and you just kind of forget about everything. You forget about your worries and you take in nature's beauty and you just enjoy the moment. We definitely have seen a few, and it's one of the things now, it's just part of the routine, just to have your dinner, have a cup of tea and be like, do you want to go for a walk? Yeah, let's take the dog for a walk, and then we'll go and see the sunset. We always go to like the Crags to see the sunset, but I think we're going to plan to go to Carlton Hill, because they also have such beautiful sunsets in Edinburgh, and you get to see the sun going down and the whole like city line as well. It's so beautiful. But yeah, that is the next place that we'll go to see the sunset. So the other little win is my wardrobe. My wardrobe has always been such an issue for me, to keep it organized, to keep things even on hangers, because I am so messy when it comes to that. I got some help from Sean. Actually, when I say I got some help from Sean, Sean just sorted my wardrobe out, and I have been on top of it. It's still looking presentable. It is still looking good. I have everything still hanging. Sean color coordinated everything, and he put my skirts on one side, my trousers, and my jeans, and then I was like, oh my God, he should definitely be in like those programs that, you know, you go to people's houses and they just organize everything for them. He's so good at that. So I see that as a definite win for me, that it's still all organized, it's all clean, all presentable, and I just don't need to like deal with the mess. Feels good to see a wardrobe that is all sorted and catalogued and organized in front of you, that you don't stress when it's in the morning trying to find things and like, where did I put this, where did I put that? I know where everything is. So yeah, that has definitely been a win. Other thing has been going out for coffees and breakfasts. I've really enjoyed just having my coffees and just taking my time and enjoying it. One of my favorite things to drink is an iced latte, and honestly, the best iced latte in Edinburgh so far that I have tasted is at the Artisan Coffee on Leith Walk. Genuinely the best coffee. I love like flat whites. I love a strong, smooth coffee. And sometimes with iced lattes, what you get is that you get more milk than coffee, or it's a very weak coffee and it's too milky. In this place, you get a strong hit of coffee, and it's a good hit of coffee as well. Smooth, strong, and I absolutely enjoy it, and I look forward to it as well. It's now part of my little routine to go there in the morning and grab myself a wee coffee, especially if it's a hot day. Today I'm looking out there, it's been pretty grey, but we are getting a heat wave. I just cannot wait to get out there with my iced latte and go for long walks in the sun. I'm looking forward to this heat wave. We're supposed to get it this week, but it's not cold, but it's certainly not a heat wave. So yeah, fingers crossed that we're getting it this weekend and next week. The last thing that I have really been enjoying is going for walks. It absolutely helps to clear my mind. Sometimes when you are on your own a lot, you can kind of get carried away with your thoughts. So when I'm out and about, you know, just getting out there, getting some fresh air, walking around, and Edinburgh really is one of the most beautiful cities that you will ever visit. And I've been living here for 16 years, and it still blows me away sometimes when I'm walking down the streets and I'm seeing the beautiful Georgian buildings, I'm seeing the castle in the distance. It's just so magical sometimes that I don't appreciate it. And sometimes that's the thing when you are kind of stuck and you don't take a step back and see the bigger picture, you won't appreciate what you actually have. So these are the things that I have definitely appreciated. Doing these few things have definitely helped me feel more positive, more motivated. Yeah, it's made me feel more blessed. I think having these like little routines or little events that you do, little things that you go out of your way to do, make your day a little bit more interesting, more interaction. You just don't want to be kind of feeling stuck all the time. And the only way to do that is just to get up and just do things that make you happy. And these little things, not including our anniversary dinner, but everything else is free. It's not super expensive to go out and have a coffee. It's not expensive to go for a walk and read your book in a park. All those things don't cost money, and just kind of being out there and feeling a lot happier with yourself is definitely worth doing. So yeah, that is the vlog, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and also please leave in the comments the little wins you've had this week and little things that maybe you're planning to do. I would love to hear about it. And yeah, let's share those things and think about all the positive stuff in our life. And yeah, it definitely makes things feel a lot better. I know for me, I have been in a little bit of a negative space, so it definitely makes me feel better doing these little small things just to make myself a wee bit happier. But as I said, please leave a comment down. I would love to hear about your little wins or the positive things that you're doing, and hopefully they will motivate me further, inspire me further, or motivate, inspire other people. Thank you for watching, and as usual, you will see me next week.